Alright. Okay. Well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. So, okay, now we can go look at this. The only mystery left is that door. Okay, let's crack that mystery. Got 4 tiles. There are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall here. So if we place 4 tiles on the wall with ones we've got, that should open the door. There's only one way to find out. Well, there's a whole thing about E being 14. And we have 4 E tiles here. Hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E. Basically, the E's in the emergence of the 14s from the tiles. So we place it, that gives up the answer. Did you hear why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Towel helped less than I would have thought, but okay. Are we on another puzzle?
Oh, what the hell is this place?
Apparently so. Oh. A Mercury key would send us to almost the exact same place.
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this would be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Okay, we went full horror round, didn't we?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
All right. Number 2 behind door 2. Wow, this is a record. 3 puzzles. Yeah, they outright fucking call it a torture room. All right. There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? Adjust the switches shown at the 4 corners of the screen and press the check button. Okay, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. If you turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen match the diagram. I haven't even seen a diagram yet, so I just need to fucking get... So first of all, diagram. What fucking diagram? As long as it gotta turn something on. Of course they will. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. I don't say the floor is suddenly gonna open up. A ton of knobs here. Doesn't seem like any of them do anything. Think it's broken? Did to do anything, I shouldn't waste my time messing around. Needle on the gauge is at 0. Doesn't look like it's gonna move. Okay. Number of ominous looking tools and instruments. Let's see, we've got an adze and a hammer. A pair of forceps. These other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. So now I have a wrench. Wondering where we found it, I have to wonder how it was used. Knock it off. I don't want to think about that. I've already seen plenty of things that are a lot more cruel than that. You're unexpectedly sensitive. Now, let's not talk about the stuff that doesn't matter, okay? We need to find somewhere where we can use this thing. Okay. The cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get the bolts off with this wrench we just found, though. Hey, that was pretty quick. The hole's too small, and you can't see in even with the cover off. You can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. Small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. We got the sun key. Cool. Thing 1 got me. So the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. That's one of the few things I can actually touch in here. Yellow, you think the colors mean something? No idea. It looks more dangerous, but other than that, bottom of the stone looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. I can see oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, feels like it's got some movement to it. Should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. That water? What the hell? What's going on? Calm down? There's water going somewhere. It sounds like it's underneath us. Floor. Oh! Junpei, look! Oh, damn. I can see through the glass now. E, D, B, F. And I'm assuming order like that is important, so E, D, B, F. There are a couple of letters in the color of blood written on the shark's belly. Oh, there's a shark! Shit, only now do I notice the mouth. It's dead. The letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever these things are for has to be in this room somewhere. Guess I might as well try. Let's give it a shot. Nope, no dice. This thing isn't going anywhere. Oh, gimme that. You just ain't man enough. Sure, pal, you give it a shot. Let's just see how much more of a man you are. Hey, I'm gonna break it. Man, that thing ain't going anywhere. Alright, but let's try the button presses. There are a bunch of buttons here with their letters A through F on them. Let's push some of them. Just again. Come. Does the button switch something on or off when you push them? E, 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 F. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. Looks like it's just been turned on. Guess I wasn't here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Alright. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top, then press the check button. Alright. Okay. So is it... Yeah, that's a pretty good lineup. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, 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 I thought we saw the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this. This means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never going to fit in that thing. Either you or me, Junpei. And data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity? It really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we still got to prepare. We're talking about this after we figured out what it means by preparation, alright? Once it's prepared, so maybe we got to ask what it needs to do. Error. The restraining device is locked but empty. The subject has not been properly placed. Unlock the restraining device and reseat the subject. The restraining device has to be the chair. And I guess we just need to unlock the chair. Alright. Oh! And the sun key also works for the manacles. I thought we were going to have to do something else with it, but apparently not. I don't think we're going to need the sun key in here again, though. Seems unlikely. Alright, you sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. Probably take a look at the monitor instead. Restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject in device.
Well, like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
Junpei's right. If we screw it up...
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much. No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
Yes, I do. I suppose they're about your age, Junpei.
She's a lot older than she looks.
They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Excuse me, we just heard that name a couple of minutes ago.
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Oh shit.
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, What happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then... That was when... From there, it looked like... Just as if, finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Sorry, I just figured it'd be not exactly duplicates, but yeah, like going through the short version of that. That's why I just skipped through that. Nothing really important there, just a bunch of...
Oh my god. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared.
Shit.
Then 9 days later, they came back.
Well, would you look at that? 9 days later. 9 seems to be something of an obsession with these people.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
What did you find out?
Nothing. The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name.
That seems weird. Because you think they'd be a little bit more popular if they were pharmaceuticals.
7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point. The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment?
Oh boy, more experiments. More probably completely wrongly conducted social experiments.
I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment.
I'm going to keep going. It's about the 2-hour mark where I said I was going to stop, and I want to finish the room out first.
This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then, a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them.
Well, hold on a second. This sounds very similar to something we've heard before. Not on this route, but something nonetheless. Let's keep going.
Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The notary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy? I know I brought all this up, but I have no idea. Maybe none of this stuff is connected after all.
I don't know. It's one of those things where we've got a bunch of coincidences going on, and a bunch of coincidences is probably more than just a fucking coincidence here.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Oh fuck.
System recovery is estimated to take 1 hour.
Oh fuck.
If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Go, let us go.
Whoa, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Are you shipping?
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Oh. Oh, great. Okay. Oh. Okay, that was easier than I thought. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. Here's the door unlocking. I'll get a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for 7-Me to get her out of here. Let's get out here now. Guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. Alright. We found it!